The crucifixion of Jesus Christ is one of the most pivotal moments in the Christian faith. Some scholars have proposed that location of Jesus' crucifixion was none other than Mount Moriah, a site laden with biblical significance. In this riveting deep dive, we unpack the historical, geographical, and religious implications of Jesus' crucifixion on Mount Moriah, Jerusalem. In the heart of the Holy Land, Mount Moriah is deeply embedded in the religious and cultural heritage of the Jewish and Christian peoples. Through sacred scriptures and archaeological excavations, we'll explore this mysterious and sacred site and its significance in Jerusalem's incredible history. Mount Moriah, a sacred site with a rich history, Mount Moriah holds a special place in the hearts and minds of believers, thanks to its numerous connections to the Bible. The mountain itself is closely linked to the story of Abraham and Isaac. In Genesis 22, God commanded Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac on Mount Moriah. In an incredible act of faith, Abraham obeyed, but God, seeing his devotion, provided a ram in place of Isaac at the last minute. Genesis 22:13. Mount Moriah is also the location of the Temple of Jerusalem, also known as the Solomonic Temple. King Solomon built this first Jewish temple more than 3,000 years ago, 1 Kings 6:1-38. It served as the center of Jewish religious ritual, and its significance within Jewish heritage cannot be overstated. Deep roots, Jerusalem's rich cultural and religious heritage. As one of the oldest cities in the world, Jerusalem has been at the center of religious and cultural heritage for countless generations. Tradition dictates that Mount Moriah was not only the site of the Solomonic Temple, but also the spot where Adam was created from the dust of the earth. Genesis 2:7. The Temple Mount holds religious significance for Christians as well, with Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection, marking the mountain as a key site for Christian pilgrimage. Today, millions of believers make their way to Jerusalem each year to walk in the footsteps of Jesus and participate in passionate religious rituals. Mount Moriah and the crucifixion. Unpacking the mystery, the Bible tells us that Jesus was crucified at a place called Golgotha, the place of the skull. Matthew 27:33. Mount Moriah's geographical location has led some historians to theorize that Golgotha was on the northern slope of the mountain. This would mean that, in a sense, Jesus was sacrificed, just as Isaac was meant to be centuries earlier. Ancient Jerusalem was much smaller than it is today, and the city's walls would have been very close to the presumed site of the crucifixion. This proximity suggests that Jesus' crucifixion took place near the junction of Mount Moriah and the Temple Mount, adding another layer to the historical significance of the religious event. Temple Mount excavations, digging deeper. Modern archaeological excavations on Temple Mount have revealed fascinating insights into the history of Jerusalem and Mount Moriah. These discoveries add weight to the theory that Jesus might have been crucified on the slopes of Mount Moriah. In the excavations conducted on Temple Mount, archaeologists have found evidence of the Solomonic Temple and other ancient religious structures. Though no direct evidence of Jesus' crucifixion has been uncovered, the rich biblical history of the area raises the possibility that Mount Moriah may have played a role in Jesus' final hours. Mount Moriah today, a destination for spiritual pilgrims, for many, set amid the Holy Land. Mount Moriah is still hallowed ground. Jews from across the globe come to pay their respects at the Western Wall, the last remaining part of the Solomonic Temple, while Christians embark on pilgrimages to the Via Dolorosa, where they trace the path of Jesus' crucifixion. Throughout history, Mount Moriah has given comfort to countless religious pilgrims. And today, it continues to bear witness to the enduring legacy of the Jewish and Christian communities. Modern visitors can explore the rich historical sites and take part in sacred religious rituals, making the journey to Mount Moriah a deeply enriching experience. In conclusion, the question of whether Jesus was crucified on Mount Moriah is still debated among scholars. However, the geographical location, religious rituals, and cultural heritage of the mountain remain an integral part of understanding the crucifixion event. Through exploring Mount Moriah's connection to the stories of Abraham and Isaac, and its role as the location of the Solomonic Temple, we can appreciate the mountain's lasting importance in religious history. The significance of Jerusalem, particularly Mount Moriah, extends beyond archaeological findings and geographical locations. It lies in the hearts of millions who see it as sacred ground, a place of spiritual connection, and a destination for religious pilgrimage.